Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm going live remote today. I'm at my daughter's house. So I'll wait a minute to see who comes on here. Good morning. Hi, Harriet. Good morning, Renee. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jen. Hi, Patty. So I didn't say that I was going live today because I couldn't decide if I was going live today. I taught a workshop this past weekend. Good morning, Rob. And it was amazing, so much fun. But now I'm at my daughter's house for a couple of days, and I'm painting live from here. So she's going to help me. Good morning, Bonnie. We missed you at the workshop. Hi, Anita. Hi, Jennifer. Hello to France. Hi, Sharon. Oh, hi, Addie. Good morning. It's Addie, not Sharon. So I'm here with my, can I show them that you're here? All right. There's Emily. Say hello. And her pups are here with us too, but I don't know where they're at. Maybe they'll come running around when we're painting. So I'll show you what I'm going to paint today. I'm going to paint this. Isn't that fun? They're peonies that I got not too long ago, and they were like, they're dead. They're not almost dead. There's not even any water in there. But they never opened up, but I actually love them. So I'm going to paint a very kind of limited palette of warm dark greens and these kind of dusty, dirty pinks and some brighter pink over here, and see what happens. I think it'll be fun. So I forgot my little squeaky thing that holds my camera. So Emily's going to hold this for me while I mix paint. So you have to tell me. I can't see if they're asking questions or anything.
Okay.
All right. So first I'm going to mix my greens. I'm going to use Viridian today. Usually I use sap green, but I'm going to use a little bit of Viridian. And I want that to go really dark. So I have a limited palette here also because when I taught my workshop this weekend, I had paints with me, and that's what I have with me here. Same paints, just a limited palette, which is good. Sometimes when you keep your palette more limited, it ends up being a more cohesive painting. I'm trying to decide. I'm going to keep that really dark. I might need to put a little bit of yellow out here. Just put a dab of bleeding that just a little bit. A little bit more. So how's everyone doing today? I didn't know if anyone would join since I didn't let anybody. Let me grab a little bit of a yellow. I didn't let anyone know I was painting since I didn't decide to.
Is that your favorite?
Yes, you know I love this color, my Vasari Indian Yellow. It's such a pretty color. And it's great because it's so transparent. What do I want to do with that? A little bit of this in there.
Someone asked what you're painting today.
I'm painting a vase of peonies that are like beyond their life, but they're really, really pretty. You can show them here. Aren't they pretty? So it's a lot more like grays. I'm gonna mix a grayish green here too. We need more Viridian. A minute. Maybe I'll just put a little brighter green out and gray it. I need to have a variety of greens to use. So I taught a workshop in Kennett Square this past weekend. If you saw any of my posts, we had such a great time. A really great group of artists. It's always a fun adventure doing that. Now I do love brownish pinks. And I have a brown up here. It's called Van Dyke Brown. It's very dark.
Coda wants to be in it.
Coda. You want to show them Coda?
Coda.
Say hello, Coda. My grand dogs. And I want to still keep that a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more brown in there. And then lighten it with pink. Let me clean that off. I have this radiant magenta. I love that brownish pink color. It's really pretty. And I can go lighter with that, and I might put a little bit of this shiprock color in there. It's not my usual super bright palette. It's a very muted, quiet, warm kind of dark.
Someone else has a German Shepherd.
Oh, fun. Emily loves her German Shepherds. Okay, go lighter. Then I do need a little bit of a brighter color, pink, for where the light's coming in the window. Pretty. Get my
It's hard because the light, it reflects on the...
one here.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's complete. This video looks so different because it's such different lighting in this room. There's windows everywhere. I love it. All right, those are nice. Now I need a little bit of a brighter pink. Clean that off. I'm using my permanent rose. I'll pull some to the side and make it darker with my magenta. It's already a dark value, but brighter. I'll put a little bit of this in. Pretty.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. Do a little white. Just have a touch of Indian yellow in there. A little bit of a glow. It's not pretty. A little more white. I'm going to have to get more white out.
Someone said such pretty colors.
I love them. Yes. So where's everybody listening from? I have to get more. Wait. Now I need to do some background colors. Don't need more than that. I'm gonna have to hire Emily to do this for me every morning.
It's like an arm workout.
Yeah, are you getting tired? I'm gonna take just a little bit of purple and brown. Rock, I guess. See what that does. I need a little lighter. I see on one side of the image it really glows. One side's kind of muted and dark. See, this is darker. And look how it's glowing where the light's coming in the window. So I'll have to pull some of that up, which is great. And I'm going to add Indian yellow. And maybe lighten that. Yeah, that looks really nice. The color mixing is so fun. A lot of times when I mix paints, if I get a color that I absolutely love, I'll use it even if it's not necessarily what I'm working on, just because I love it. I need a little more of a gray. for behind the painting, or behind the, and in the vase too. Now that seems, I need it to be darker, so I'm just grabbing all of this. Oh, such nice neutral colors. I think, that's pretty. This white. I love that palette. I think that's all I need. I think that should be good. If I find that I'm missing something, I can always mix it later, right? Is that out of my way? And I'm gonna put this in here. I think I have this set up to work. Pull this back, push this forward. All right, can you see that okay? I don't have my regular setup, so it's a little.
Can I move the light this way a little bit more?
Oh yeah, it's dark. I guess I have to move my chair back. This. All right, that seems good. Oh, this feels like it's a little wonky. I don't want it to fall off. All right, is that good, guys? I think that's okay, but I can't read very well if you're talking to me. Now wait, let me do this. Whoops, sorry for my technical difficulties. Let's do this. Yeah, that was smart.
That was very smart.
Now I can read, or Emily can read to me. Is it too far away? It's okay. It's low though. I need to make it go lower because the words get in the way when they see the words at the bottom and don't see my painting. All right. Hey,
Kaya.
All right. I think we're good. I'll move it this way just a little bit. Allie said that's good. Good morning, Emerson.
Emerson!
Oh, I have to get out yeah, I do. I have to get out a little bit more of my magenta. I don't have enough for my transparent base layer. And I'm gonna maybe make my colors a little wild and crazy in the base, but not, I don't think I'm gonna use pigment sticks today.
Someone asked if I paint too.
Oh.
No, I wish I had the ability to paint, but
You do your creativity making cakes and make some cakes and
photography
and painting. You paint walls.
That doesn't
Her house
count.
is full of my art. Yeah, no, it does count. So I'm just mapping in. Yeah, it's like when I got these flowers, I was a little disappointed that they didn't open up, and little did I know that they were going to keep me entertained for months because they didn't open up.
Hopefully this year I'll be able to grow a flower.
Yeah,
Garden.
she's going to put a garden in her yard. Come take photos whenever I want. I have to remember at the end of those highlights, like that little bright highlight right there on the edge of the vase is such a fun, kind of sexy part of it. Sometimes it's the littlest details that make the most impact. Oh, I see I made my vase come over too far. This needs to go here. fun. Making me more coffee. What's everybody having today? Coffee or tea? Emily's making me more coffee. Let's come over this way a little. It's too wide. Just wipe that a little bit. Trash bag over. Whoops. I have to do my best not to get paint all over Emily's house. Maybe I'll make it, put some like more of a gold over there. I'll do that. She's having hazelnut creamer with a splash of coffee. Really? Do you love the creamer part of it, the hazelnut creamer, more than the coffee? That's funny. Oh, and I do not have, I usually use like my, I do have a blue out here. Let me just use me a little bit of that because we're being reckless crazy. Why not? Let's just put that in the background. Maybe I'll wipe some off. This is anything but subdued right now, but hopefully it will end up that way. It's dark over here. I like it. I think that that's good for my base layer. Clean up my palette.
Cold brew.
Who's having cold brew? Allie's having cold brew, even though it's cold outside. Yeah. Well, if you're inside, yeah, it's 16 degrees here. I woke up this morning and said, "Wonder if we could go for a walk today." And I think we still could, but it's 16 degrees right now. We're warm and cozy. Just a splash. It doesn't matter. All right, and I'm not going to do pigment sticks because I'm not sure that I need to, because I don't know if I want those pops of color in this painting. I think I want to keep it a little more serious, or a little less, not less spontaneous. I want to keep it spontaneous. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm not going to do the pigment sticks is what I'm saying. I just feel like that fun turquoise, some of those fun colors I love aren't really necessarily going to make this painting any better. I just love these colors. I'm trying to see where I'm at. I'm kind of losing my bearings a little bit. Everybody can see okay. Keeping it moody. That's what I'm doing. Feeling a little moody. So what's new with everyone? Yeah, there's not even any water in here. This is all dried out. Anything new with anyone? Do you ever add pigment sticks later in the production? It's so fun watching you paint. My father is an artist. Oh, I love that. No, wait, I already lost. What was the question, Emily? I forgot.
Pigment sticks later in the process.
Yeah, every now and then I'll add like a touch if I feel like there's some color that I'm missing. Yeah, sometimes. Generally, I just do it in that, my messy middle. This is this kind of glowing, bold, loose brush strokes. Always the challenge.
I think it'd only be right if I get to keep the painting, right? Since I hosted the live.
Oh, yeah, probably. That's probably right. Because you need more paintings around here. I do love that my kids love to have my art in their homes. I love that. Let's see, is that too glary?
Yeah, I think it is a little.
All right. That says, I love the part when you look at it and think it's finished. Yeah, that's the hardest part to learn to do, is getting to that point, knowing that it's finished, right? And that needs to be a little more gray. I'm going to add a little gray in there. Whoops, I didn't mean to get pink up there. Yeah, that is kind of the most challenging part, and I found that when I was teaching, that to stop. Like, everybody wants to keep working on things, and it's like, nope, you're finished. It looks great. Just be finished. It's hard to embrace that. And sometimes I like it most at this phase, but it's totally not finished. See a little red peeking in there. So, did everyone already say where they're listening from? I'm not moderating here very well. I love watching how you add dimension. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of that comes at the very end. I could go a little darker, and I have to kind of make sure my...
Massachusetts.
I think I need a little bit more of that gray color. If I can find it.
Texas, Canada.
I only have like 30 tubes of paint here, something like that, and I still can't find what I'm looking for. Here it is.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Canada. Kentucky. Connecticut, Europe.
I'm going to let some of those
Ozarks.
colors show. I don't even know where the Ozarks are.
Florida.
I think I need to bring this down a little bit. And there's this littlest bit of red right there that I love. All right, I can
Oh,
work my-
Colorado. I'd love to move to Colorado.
That's too far, Emily. Too far from your mother. It'd be fun to visit, but as long as you live driving distance, that's the goal.
You can drive to Colorado.
Well, I certainly don't want to. It does not sound like fun to me. Although I could do art shows on the West Coast. I love all the colors in there. So the trick is to make the vase feel like a vase without putting too many details in there. Never ending learning process for me to figure that out. But aren't the teals and the pinks look so cool together, and the browns?
Someone said thankful their girls live within 15 minutes.
Oh, that's really nice.
What are we? We're all like an hour and a half from each other?
Mm-hmm. Within an hour and a half, yeah.
Except for Isabel. It's
Isabel's
5
in
hours
college.
away.
4, but yeah.
5 from here.
Oh. Doesn't take much for them to get excited. That looseness is fun. There's Nancy Oberholzer's on here. You know Nancy. Nancy, I'm at Emily's house painting today. Let's see, just a hint of green up in here. A little bit of green up there. He wasn't happy Isabel lives that far away. Yeah, well, she won't. She's just in college, so she'll be back. She's already making her plan to come home. Of course, you know, it could all change.
No, she's definitely coming back.
Yeah, I think so too. She's a homebody.
Me too.
Says Emily. A little bit darker.
Lovely touches of green.
Yeah, I do. I love those mixes of colors. I feel like, what do I feel like? My vase is just too fat. How did that happen? I think I need to move it over. No, there's something about it that's not working, so I'm scooching it over a little bit. Like, no one can see your reference image, so it's good to paint for a while and then put your reference image away, because it doesn't really matter where my vase is in relation to anything else, but because sometimes you get too caught up in thinking about where things are in here, but no one's going to see this when they're looking at your painting. Whoops, I got a little blob there. All right, I think I need something light going on here, and then I need to go in and work on my flowers. $8:30. Oh, we're doing great on time. I don't need to be in a hurry.
Brandon's on.
Hi, Brandon. She said, I love the way you use your reference as a guide and then you take it where it needs to go. Yep, that's the best way to do it. And not get too caught up in the reference, because it really doesn't matter. And the more, like, I love, kind of pushing, abstracting things a little bit too. And that's the great way to do it. You can kind of start in there, get some things in place, and then not look at your reference at all. I do play with that. And this is just a little light here. Now I need to work on my flowers. Yeah, the vase looks really neat. It's very loose, a little abstract. No, very abstract. Okay, a little red in here too. I do see a lot of red in it from the reflections. All right, now I'm going to work on my peonies. So if you're working remotely, any tips on traveling and bringing supplies? Oh, I've gotten much better at that. Really, are you talking about flying or driving? I've learned to do both because I'm, going to host teaching in France again. And it really isn't bad. I mean, just they let you travel. You just have to add a note, in your luggage that lets them know that your things are art supplies and there's no dangerous chemicals or anything. But even packing to come to Emily's, like I have bins that I have all my paint supplies in, and and I even used that when I taught over the weekend. Just put everything in bins, and it's more about. I'm not an organized person, so it was not easy for me, but it's getting
What
better.
kind of turquoise blue did you use?
Oh, I used pull that out, threw this in with my stuff. Let me pull it out and show you because I'm gonna forget what it was. I'm not gonna, I already did. It's of a sorry color. It's phthalo blue green shade. It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna fall off my chair.
Jeez.
What I need to do is land on my patoots in the middle of painting. That could easily happen.
It's going to be 70 degrees where Brandon is today.
Wow, lucky him. He'll be inside working all day.
Yeah.
70 degrees. Doesn't that sound amazing? We'll get there.
It'll be 40 here.
40 is good. Yeah, it's better than 16.
Yeah.
Let me see, okay. Thanks, Catherine. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Okay, good. Yes, I'll post this on YouTube when I'm finished so that you can see how it turned out. If I don't, well, it'll be in here too, but thanks for joining us. Might need more of that golden glow. Are you? Yes, we're both in Pennsylvania. Emily kind of lives near Allentown in Pennsylvania. I have to sneeze. She's like an hour and 15 minutes from where I live. I have to take my time and intentionally put little bits in here that hint at how the flower looks. It's hard because peonies usually have such big kind of soft edges to them, but because this one's not alive, it feels very detailed, much more detailed. Let that be
What book do you recommend for color mixing recipes?
Ooh. You know what? I have, I set up a Amazon cart under Kim Smith. Well, if you go to my YouTube, or if you go in here on Instagram, in my, what's it called? My bio, there's a link to my Amazon cart, and the book that I use for color mixing recipes is in there. I'm not in my studio, so I don't have it with me, so I can't remember what it's called right now.
Someone said, "Gotta go paint. You're inspiring me."
Oh, yeah, go
I'll check
paint.
back later to see this beauty complete.
All right, wonderful. Enjoy. I love that feeling of gotta go paint. That's the best. I wake up and feel like that in the mornings for sure.
I can't say I've ever woken up and wanted to paint.
No? Maybe you should try it. You want a little lesson today?
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, I think you could. I'm looking for values, like where the dark areas are and the light areas are. It's pretty much just that simple. And waiting to put your lightest lights in at the very end. I do need a little
Indian yellow,
but not yet. I'm gonna put it in there. Getting a little ahead of myself. I do that a lot. Yeah, it's a very different palette than what I normally use, but it's so fun. This might be one I'd like to paint large to play with this palette. That's how I wake up, is by painting in the morning. Me too. It says I have 4 kids and only one wakes up with that art feeling to paint. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that one always wakes up with that art feeling, like even when they're older, if they stay artistic. That is really interesting, like that your kids kind of have their same personality from the time they're born, if you really pay attention. Because I've always loved art. Always loved it.
What's this button? Is there a one?
I don't know. Little question mark. Try it. Tap to answer question. Oh.
Those colors, oil or
Must have-
acrylic?
Oh, I'm painting with oil paint. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, this is oil paint. I enjoy acrylics too, but oils are my favorite. A little glow. My latest lights in already, so I don't want to overwork this. I want it to feel that roughiness, but not get overly lost in the details of it.
Oils are my fave too. I've been busy with watercolor.
That's fun. Yeah, I like all the things. I enjoy acrylics, watercolors. I'm actually going to start very soon trying my hand at pottery.
Someone said it's almost there. Stunning.
Almost. It still needs
something.
Mm-hmm. And what needs some more lights over here for sure. But I don't know if maybe I need a little of a lighter color, but I don't know yet. I'm not going to go there yet. That helped. Oh, you teach ceramics, Susie? That's fun. It's something I never, even in college, I never got around to taking any kind of pottery classes. I just, I wish I could go back to college again and take everything. Like I did do like printmaking, and I took weaving, and now I want to go back and take everything I didn't have time for. I think most artists love to try their creative hand at all of the things. Added a little more yellow. It creates problems in painting because I try to sculpt the flowers. Oh. Although I do think about it that way a little bit in how I paint, but it's sort of like sculpting, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if it'll influence the way I paint at all. I think each thing that you play with and each thing that you try does influence each other thing, which is really fun.
My friend Brittany from work just joined.
Hi, Brittany. All right, now I don't know if it's getting any better or just changing. This still needs, something's not quite right over here still. It needs, and I need to like not be looking at the reference so much, but think about what it needs to have happen to like separate different areas.
How did you get the 16 square grid? The grid number only goes to 9 squares for me.
Oh, it does? I think in grid hashtag, what I use, you just do 4 and 4. So it's split into 4 down the side and split into 4 across the top. Do you use hit grid hashtag? Did you try that?
Oh yeah, I think that's what they said, grid hashtag.
Yeah. I don't know. I just keep it set the same way. It's been like that for like 5 years, so I'm not sure how I did it. But you should be able to just do 4 across the top and 4 down the side. Now, do I need any other, am I missing any dark areas? Any more spots that I feel like it needs separated? What do you think, Emily? Maybe dark up here. That helped.
I don't think I'm the right person to ask. I like that you got the little curve of the base, though.
Yeah, it's not quite straight.
Pretty cool.
Did you try going to, oh, you're saying mode on top and then you can change the number of columns and rows. Thanks, Allie. Thank you. I might be finished because if I start doing too much else to this, it's going to start to cover up the little magic that I've got going on. A little bit of, I don't have any white here. I need the tiniest bit of white, I think. I think that's what I'm missing. Just get a little splash and then I'll be done. Then I can show it to you up close. What time is it? 8:43. We've got on time.
Someone said, lucky Emily to get the painting.
Mm-hmm.
She's not actually going to give it to me.
Oh, yes, you can have
I
it.
have too many in my house already. I could see 4 just from where I'm sitting.
All right, I think I'm finished because I think I'm changing it, but I'm not making it better. I would say that's when I should be done. And do you think that I have my signing tool? No, I don't. So I'm just
Right here.
Oh, here it is. Yes, I do. Sign it. And let me clean this little edge here. Perfection. Thank you. So fun to feel a burst of energy this morning. Oh, I'm glad. Lucky girl. One of your mom, Bonnie. You have a nice big one. We missed you this weekend, Bonnie. It was fun having your sister at the workshop. So there's the image, and then here's my, let me move that. There's still glare in there. There's the painting. And then there is my palette. So thanks for coming. There's Emily. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I will save this and put it on my YouTube channel. I don't know. I'll try and do it today, but I don't know if I'll be able to get into my YouTube channel back end from my laptop, but we shall see. So I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks, Sarah. yeah, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again next week. So have fun. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.